Hey guys, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Pocket. In today's video, we're going to be going through my biggest mistakes that I think you want to avoid as a new player, and hopefully this can save you some in-game resources and possibly some real-life cash. But before we get into it, we did just hit 4,000 subs on the new channel at the time of recording this, so we're going to be doing another $100 giveaway in this video. Just be subscribed, leave a comment, you'll go into the draw, and I'll announce the winner about a week away. Now, the other thing is, if you are a new player looking for more beginner's guides and stuff like that, I do have a whole beginner's playlist that I have ready at the moment, and I will continue to add more videos too, so feel free to check that out if you're looking for more guidance in the game. So the first mistake that I'm going to put in here is one that hopefully can save people some money if you are a spender. If you're a free to play, you can probably skip this one and go to the next one in the timestamps, but this suggestion is going to be to not spend all of your money too early in the game. Now, the reason being is there are some, a bunch of ways that you can buy to get extra packs and stuff like that, which does help you expand your account very early on. And we're always going to have whales that will want everything on minute one, so they will do that thing. But if you're one of those more mid-range spenders and stuff like that, just note that you do get your 2 free packs per day. If you buy the battle pass, which is a perfectly fine thing to do early, you will get 3 free packs per day. Now, with all these free packs, you've got to remember, if you spend all of your money in the first few days and max spend, and you get every card in the set, well, then you're going to have all these extra free packs that you don't really need. So depending on your spending levels, I don't know how you guys are going to play, but just note that due to all the extra free packs we will get, and base anticipation for me, and this is not confirmed in any way, is that maybe every 6 weeks we get like a mini set, and then the alternating 6 weeks we get a big set. Not too sure exactly how it will work, but you do get a lot of free packs along that time. So if you do have a deck that you're really happy with playing and you're not too stressed, there's no rush into dumping all your cash into the game, because once again, you will have a bunch of free packs. If you look at a completely free-to-play player, you will be ending up with, across the course of a month, about 60 free packs, and if you have just the battle pass, you're looking at 90 free packs. So just keep that in mind. If you spend everything early and you get every card you want, well, then those packs are going to be like somewhat wasted. Yes, you will get duplicates. We still don't know how trading will work and stuff like that, but if you're looking to save a little bit of money and play a bit more efficiently, if you have a deck you're happy with and you're enjoying the game, then there's no need to rush in your spending. The second mistake you want to avoid, this one is more targeted at the free-to-play / low spending players, but hey, whales could also take advantage of this as well, and that is, the mistake is settling for whatever you get the first time you play through the game. The game does have the system where you can go to other, you can go to account, and you can delete your saved data. So if you do start the game and you get no cards that you're really interested in or that you want, you get no rare cards, you can go into that setting, you can delete the data. Just note, if you do delete it, you're never getting that account back, but then you can restart, and then you can go through and you can try and get yourself a better account. And this is what I refer to as re-rolling, and I do have a re-roll guide on my channel, which will be in that beginners playlist, so you can go ahead and look at that and how you want to do it if you're looking to optimize your process of getting a good account at the start. And that is basically how I managed to get this account here, which I have as a completely free-to-play account, where I did manage to get 2 Crown Rare Charizards and a Crown Rare Mewtwo, plus a bunch of other solid cards along the way. So definitely, I think just running with the first account you get, if it's got nothing good, is a mistake, because why not take an extra, half hour, even just get something a little bit better, and then away you go. You've got a better base for your account that you can then go ahead and start playing with, and that leans into the first mistake, which is if you've got a better account at base from a reroll, then you can sort of save some of your money and just use those free packs if you've got a deck you're already happy with, and then even out your spending so that you're not rushing into spending a ton in day one. The next 2 mistakes that I'm going to talk about are both related to the Wonder Pick. One is a mistake in terms of your sanity, and the other one is one in terms of in-game resources. So with the Wonder Pick over here, where you get to see friends and random people's packs and select a card from them, it is a 1 in 5 chance you can get amazing cards from these. The first mistake is picking from a different spot all the time. Now, this may not apply to you, but from experience, at the start of the game, I was, picking one. I was tossing up between top left and bottom left, and then every time I chose bottom left, it was top left, and I'm like, I would have got that. I highly recommend picking one spot in the Wonder Pick. For me now, it is always top left. That is my only choice. It's the only spot I ever pick, because it really does help me with my sanity, because I've seen a lot of other people do it as well. Now, once again, if you're a more mentally stable person, you'll be perfectly fine with it, but I think picking one position, some people go the middle, some people go top right, picking that one position will help you with your sanity in not hating yourself when you pick wrong and the card is in the other spot that you thought you would have picked. Now, the other thing with this one is make sure you don't just go willy-nilly going, oh, I've opened Wonder Pick. Oh, there's a kind of rare card. I'm going to go ahead and get myself that Arcanine. Use Wonder Pick to fill in gaps that you are missing, specifically from packs that you've got most of the stuff you need out of. For instance, on this account, I had done a bunch of pack openings on the Charizard pack. I had all of the, I had my Charizards that I needed. I had my Marowaks. I had my Marchamps. I had my Executors. I had pretty much everything that I needed from the pack. Except the one thing I didn't have was one extra copy of Starmie. So I used the Wonder Pick over time to save them up. I was like, okay, the only thing that I'm going to go for is that Starmie because I need one more copy of Starmie to build a Starmie deck. So I waited, and across about a week, I had a pick at 3 different Starmies and finally got it on the 4th. So I definitely recommend using the Wonder Pick more targeted and not just going in every time you open up going, oh, I have Wonder Pick energy. I'm going to go ahead and Wonder Pick anything that I think is the best in here. I definitely think using Wonder Pick to target cards that you are missing that are from a pack that you have opened a lot and you don't really want to open that pack anymore is the ideal way to go about it. That's at least how I do it. Once again, if you just see something cool and you're like, I want that, then go ahead. But once again, that is looking at it from a competitive standpoint. If you're someone who just likes rare cards, well then, you wait and you find a rare card if you're just a collector. But that is what I normally target with the Wonder Pick. The next mistake you want to avoid is hoarding the free packs that you get. Now, you can hoard the hourglasses if you want and save those, but as for the actual free packs, you can see I'm 3 hours and 53 minutes away from having a pack. As soon as I see that pack available to open, I will go ahead and pop it because you can only store up to 2 packs, and once you've got 2 packs, the countdown timer doesn't start generating towards another pack. So even though it may be cool to save 2 packs and do them at once, just note that you are basically losing out on additional free packs if you do hoard the free packs that you have right there. Next, we're going to talk about packs, and you really want to avoid going too deep into a specific pack. Like I mentioned earlier when I was talking about the Charizard pack. Now, the Charizard pack, like I said, I had my Charizards, I had my Moltres, I had my Marowaks, I had my Marchamps. I had pretty much everything that I wanted out of the pack. I even had my Alakazams, and I had my Greninjas. The only thing I was missing was one Starmie EX. Now, the reason I decided to go ahead and move away from that was because there was only the Starmie EX I was aiming for, and basically when I opened a pack, the odds were if I got a rare card, it would be one that I didn't actually need anymore, and basically my packs were wasted. I wasn't getting anything that was progressing my account, and that's why I decided to target that Starmie from the Wonder Pick instead and move on to pulling from the Mewtwo pack. Now I'm in a very similar situation on this account where, I have my Mewtwo's, I have my Articunos, I have a lot of the things that I really need. I have my Dragonites, I have my Weezings, I have basically everything that I'm really looking for from the Mewtwo pack. The only thing I don't have is Gardevoirs. So now what I'm doing is I am looking for my Gardevoirs from the Wonder Pick. That is where I'm going to try and pick it up, and if I have to, I will pick them up through pack points as well. But that is the only thing I'm really chasing from the Mewtwo pack. So now I have moved on, and now I am going to be pulling from the Pikachu pack because I don't have my Pikachu EXs. I don't have my Zapdos EXs. I don't have basically anything that I need from the Pikachu pack. So now when I open a pack and it's on the Pikachu pack, if I get something rare, odds are it is something that I don't have and something that I'm going to be able to use to build a deck that I actually want. Now, I will leave a link to Pokemon Zone in the description. If you go to Pokemon Zone, you go to the collection, you can click on all the different packs, and it will show you all the exclusive cards. I also have a whole video going over the packs and what they have in them and the big hits that you want to be looking for. So keep that in mind. Don't go too deep into a pack because you're chasing one card. Once you're only chasing 1 or 2 EXs, that is when I start looking for Wonder Pick to get them, and then I start moving on into the next pack. The next mistake has to do with pack points. Now, as you can see, I'm up to 490 pack points. What I think you really want to avoid with pack points is buying something if you aren't done opening that pack. For instance, I'm at the stage where now I can probably go ahead and pick up Gardevoirs from here. I still haven't done it because I'm not overly stressed on playing the Mewtwo deck here yet. But if you've got a brand new account, you're on day 1, and you're like, okay, I'm missing like this one card for my deck. I'm still pulling on that pack, but I'm going to pick it up now. Odds are after you do that, you're going to go ahead and pull that card. So depending on your patience level, because once again, patience is going to be a big contributing factor into this. But if you have the patience, don't go early days picking up cards from the pack points exchange when you're still pulling on the pack that they come from. Wait until you're done with that pack before you go ahead and get them from the pack point exchange, because you still have the chance of pulling them while you're pulling it from that pack. But once again, if it's a deck you're absolutely desperate to play and you're not going to enjoy the game otherwise, well then obviously go nuts. The game's about having fun and playing what you want. But just note, if you're still opening the pack, the way the world works is as soon as you pick that thing up from the exchange, you know it's going to be in the next pack, so don't get burnt. And the final mistake I want to talk about comes with battling other players. Now, I'm not going to go into like deck building mistakes and stuff like that. This isn't the video for it. That's more of an advanced player video, which we will be making a lot of those. But this one is after you complete a battle or after you do a wonder pick, there is the option to send thanks to that player. Now, when you send thanks, what that is doing is it is giving you in the gift box here, basically some shop tokens. You can get up to 5 per day each player from other players sending you thanks. So don't be a scumbag. Just because you get beaten doesn't mean you just avoid sending thanks to that player. Accept the loss, move on, and send the thanks, because hey, everyone just wants to get their free stuff as quickly as possible in the game in case you are strapped for time on the day when you are playing. So don't be a scumbag. Always send thanks and be a courteous player. And tied into battling as well, just note there is a lot of RNG in this game. Even if you have the best deck and they have the worst deck, if you brick on your hand and they get a good hand, you're gonna lose. So just, chill out, have fun, and send the damn thanks. So that covers the biggest mistakes I think you want to avoid as a new player in Pokemon TCG Pocket. If you guys do have any others that are glaringly obvious to you, please leave them in the comments. And if I see some good ones, I will add them to the pinned comment with credits to whoever suggests them. But that's pretty much it for this one. As always, guys, we do have the giveaway going on, so be subscribed, leave a comment to go into that $100 giveaway. And we do have that beginners playlist if you are looking for more content around the game and you're just getting started with it. Hopefully that can give you some more insights into the game. But as always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.